Hey DIYers and Nerdfighters, welcome to Project for Awesome. Project for Awesome is an amazing opportunity for YouTubers like myself to talk about nonprofits that are near and dear to our hearts. It's a great opportunity to generate awareness about a great cause that you're passionate about. With that, I decided to talk about The Mission Continues. Yep, it's on my shirt. Some may perceive veterans as a liability. They're 30% more likely to commit suicide, they deal with PTSD and depression, they have trouble finding healthcare in a timely manner, they struggle to find permanent job placement. But the reality is they're an absolute asset. They are stronger, smarter, and more prepared than most of us to create change in this country. Veterans are an absolute asset, and it's time we recognize their value. That's where the Mission Continues comes in. The Mission Continues deploys thousands of veterans across the nation to tackle some of our community's most pressing and enduring problems. So how do they do this? They do this with fellowships and service platoons. A fellowship is 20 hours of service for 26 weeks at a local nonprofit that matches a veteran's passions. A service platoon is a group of active duty veterans, guardsmen, reservists, pretty much anybody that has served or is currently serving. They get together and they solve some of the problems that are affecting their community at that moment. These fellowships and service platoons are building playgrounds, repairing schools, helping people that need help every day. A lot of veterans are looking for purpose and direction after their military service. The connection, the support, the camaraderie are all things that they think they've lost for good, but they can find it again in the Mission Continues. This is an opportunity for returning veterans to reconnect with their communities, to make new friends, and to create new networks that help make their transition home easier. They utilize the skills they developed in the military and their personal dedication to give back. Veterans can truly reshape our nation through their desire to serve. I was first introduced to the Mission Continues in 2013 while we were looking for a charity to support for the first annual Sully Memorial, a golf tournament my family and friends put on for my brother Sean. Sean, aka Sully, was a Chief Petty Officer in the Navy for 21 years. Sean gave his life for his country on July 19, 2012 when his helicopter crashed during a heavy lift operation in Oman. Sean had an amazing way with people, and still not a month goes by where somebody that served with Sean or knew Sean doesn't reach out and say how much he affected their life or some memory they have of him or how much they miss him. He was a hard worker and he always put his crew first. The Mission Continues shares a lot of Sean's values, from taking care of our veterans to making the transition easier to putting no limits on the level of sacrifice or service. The relationship with the Mission Continues and the Sully Memorial made perfect sense. The Mission Continues annual gala this year brought it all. Sean's life, the golf tournament, the Mission Continues, full circle. Here we are, 3 years after the first Sully Memorial, working and serving alongside the Mission Continues, and who's standing up at the podium? Kelly Land, who not only knew Sean, but served with Sean and even survived a previous helicopter crash with him. Kelly's talking about Sean's life and legacy, how much his death affected him and so many others, and how the Mission Continues has changed his life in the best way possible. It was an absolutely incredible moment to see something we thought Sean would want to support become something that truly affected somebody he loved and served alongside. Kelly is like thousands and thousands of men and women who struggle to make the transition back to civilian life after their military career. Helping the Mission Continues helps them. I've heard countless stories and met so many wonderful veterans, fellows, platoon members, Mission Continues employees, and volunteers. They're such an amazing group of people that are working hard to help veterans and help people and their communities across the United States. The level of passion that seeps from their projects and events is immense. Serving with the Mission Continues creates an opportunity for transitioning veterans to work alongside other service members, and they see they aren't alone. They realize they are part of something bigger. All around them are like-minded people that want to change that narrative from being perceived as a liability to knowing they're an asset to this country. If you think the Mission Continues is as awesome as I do, please vote, comment, give it a thumbs up. Anything you can do is a huge help. Take care, DIYers and Nerdfighters.